Hi, good day. This is Sebastian with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Seed and Joiner. And today I'm taking you on a drive through this neighborhood called Neely Farms here in the beautiful Simpsonville, South Carolina. Neely Farms, similar to the previous neighborhood that we have talked about, a Long Creek Plantation, was built between the 1990s and the early 2000s. This neighborhood is fairly large. It has very mature trees, wide roads, and beautiful custom houses. Many of the houses in this community run around the 2,500 square feet area, giving the buyers that little extra space in the case that they need it, and which gains to many of the newer communities. Over the last 12 months, 33 houses have sold in this community alone, with an approximate range on pricing of $477,000. The highest price that I saw in the market hit about $606,000, but the cheapest one were actually much lower at $271,000. So there is a lot of wiggle room depending on the square footage that you're looking and the level of quality of the house itself. Of course, certain things definitely play around in the idea of what the pricing is, updates, lot size, the square footage of the house itself, and the overall condition of everything, including HVAC units and every system in the machines that are in the house. Another thing worth mentioning is that houses in this community have been selling fairly quick, about 23 days on average, definitely beating the market by a solid amount, about 30 something days. So that means that demand in this neighborhood is probably going to stay hot, and that also shows that people are wanting to be here. But as in any community and their houses that have hit 20, 30 years old, people that are looking into buying these houses should look into roof age, the HVAC system, flooring, of course, kitchen, bathrooms, and the cosmetic upgrades that the house may or may not need. Of course, including the countertops and stuff like that. As in any other community, you might be wondering what are the HOA amenities here. And of course, it includes their clubhouse, their pool, the tennis courts, the playground. It has a few recreational paths, the walking trails. Of course, and all the common areas are really beautiful. The neighborhood pond and the lakes are a statement of it. For families, of course, current school zoning is something very important to think about. And in this community, based on niche.com rating and reviews, Plain Elementary is considered an A minus, Ralph Chandler Middle School is considered a B plus, and Woodmont High School is considered also an A minus. Thinking on all of that, I will put the ratings and reviews by niche.com down below in the description. Talking about location specifically, this community is about 10 minutes from 385, is about 12 minutes from downtown Simpsonville, about 30 minutes to downtown Greenville, and about 25 minutes to GSP International Airport, which makes it easy to go shopping, for traveling, or to go out for a night out. Now, talking traffic. To be honest, anything that gets close to Rocky Creek or exits into Rocky Creek is going to have a fair amount of traffic during the peak hours of 7 to 8 a.m. or 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m., which is where mostly these smaller roads that is single lanes are going to get heavy and hectic sometimes. Now, something that I recommend a lot to the people that I work with as buyers is to drive the neighborhood and the area at different hours. Many times when you do a showing, you go to see the house at the specific hours that are not peak hours, and you get a different scenario of what will be seeing the house and seeing the community based on the morning, the afternoon, the evening. So I will definitely recommend you go and test that in different cases. You might be asking, Sebastian, who is this neighborhood good for? And my explanation will be while you're driving through these roads, look at the amount of trees creating a lot of shadow. So that also gives you a lot of feeling into the established neighborhood that you have. So if you're looking for mature trees, large homes, strong amenities, and a lot of good feeling into a neighborhood, this is probably one of the great places that you can be at around the 470,000s. So overall, Neely Farm is a great place for people that want nice location, great space, amenities, an established neighborhood, lots of big mature trees, and convenience to different locations. And of course, a long desirability that is going to stay here in years to come whenever you might decide to sell this house. To people that have finished watching, this was Sebastian with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. See you then, joiner. See you in the next video. Thanks.